What's up, guys? JD Venom here, part of Venom Nation Wrestling, and this is my Smackdown live review. It just went off the air, Smackdown Live from New Orleans, Smoothie King Arena in Louisiana. Be sure to leave a thumbs up if you are new around here. Subscribe to the channel. Daily wrestling content here on the channel. Go check out my Monday Night Raw review last night. Actually, do not check out my Monday Night Raw review last night, because I was so goddamn bored with that review, just like I was damn bored with the show last night. Monday Night Raw was fucking terrible last night, and I'm working myself up already. About the review. But be sure to leave a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page. Both links are down below. Again, daily wrestling content here every single day here on this channel. Tonight we got our SmackDown review. Tomorrow we have our NXT review. Thursday will be our Money in the Bank preview and predictions. Friday is the Game Over podcast. Saturday is our top 10. And Sunday is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view review. Again, guys, you don't want to miss out here. You don't want to miss out anything I'm doing here on this channel when it comes to wrestling content, because you will be for sure excited for what I'm going to be bringing you guys to the channel every single day. So be sure to subscribe. Tonight's SmackDown was not a good show. I'm going to say that flat out. It was not a good show. Better than Monday Night Raw, because anything that Monday Night Raw puts up and puts out is god-awful. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Monday Night Raw was god-awful, with the exception of Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe. But be that as it may, tonight's SmackDown was still boring. I think it was because it was only 2 hours. That's why tonight I'm probably going to give it maybe like a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10, probably being generous there. There were some things that I was... I really liked the opening tag team match. I thought it was a high-energy tag team match. But everything else on the show was like, it didn't really have no emotion. It didn't really have any energy going into Money in the Bank this Sunday. Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal, that segment was very low energy. Jinder Mahal needs to speak up on the mic. He's very monotone. He's very monotone like this. You Americans, you pay respect to the modern-day Maharaja. That is how he's speaking. He's not speaking with emotion. Everything is the same, monotone. There's no emotion coming from Jinder Mahal. Now, he has the look. I will say that. He has the look of a WWE champion. Believe it or not, I am saying that. I'm liking his new entrance. The way that they modify it. I am digging it. I'm digging that. Gotta work on the promo skill. If you're gonna be WWE champion, at least up to SummerSlam, we gotta see what John Cena is gonna do. You gotta speak up, Jinder. You have to. You gotta make us believe. You gotta make us want to boo you. You gotta make... Well, I'm not gonna boo you. No. But you gotta make the fans, the casual fans, boo you. And the way that you're cutting your promos, Jinder Mahal, it's not going to cut it on the main event. It's not even going to cut it on the mid-card. It's just not. It's not at all. But be that as it may, with Jinder Mahal being WWE champion, that's fine. I'm cool with it. He really needs to speak up. He really needs to speak up on the mic, and his moveset has to be more crisp, more pure in the ring, because right now, his moveset is very limited as well. Very limited. Not horrible, but his moveset is limited. Outside of that, tonight, the opening match was great. I did like the Fashion File segment. I'm easy to make laugh, so Fashion File segment was good, I thought. Like I said, Jinder Mahal Randy Orton promo was awful. I don't want to go awful, but it was pretty uneventful, I will say. Well, I won't go awful, but pretty uneventful. Charlotte and Natalya put on a good match. They did. I will say that they put on a good match. I mean, if you've seen Natalya and Charlotte wrestle each other, they wrestled at the very first NXT TakeOver pay-per-view at NXT Arrival, pull on a fucking great match there. We know what these two women can do in the ring, so, I'm not really gonna say too much about it. That was a pretty damn good match. A pretty damn good women's match. We saw Lana tonight again. Lana, we'll talk about that in a second, but I don't want to overhype Lana, but I was impressed with the one move that she does. Now, I don't want to, overhype what she did. She just only did one move, but she did crisp. She didn't botch it. She did, clear and crisp to Naomi. So, want to see more of that. And we are our main event. It was really just to build up the Money in the Bank ladder match with Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, and Baron Corbin. We'll be talking about that in a moment. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the opening of the show. The opening of the show is the New Day. We get the New Day coming out to the ring. They were in New Orleans, Louisiana. I didn't expect them to get a WrestleMania type entrance, but they got a I won't necessarily WrestleMania type entrance, but they got a special entrance tonight. Don't know why that was, but hey, they got a special entrance. So New Day comes out to the ring, and and they begin to cut a promo. Kofi Kingston takes the mic and he said, give it up for the band. He said they are hyped for WrestleMania 34 being in New Orleans next year. And Xavier Woods comments on the New Day defeating the Usos this Sunday and bringing the titles back to New Orleans as champions at WrestleMania 34. After that, we get the Usos come out to the ring, the tag team champions of the SmackDown division. The Usos hit the ring and raise the titles in the New Day's face. They've been the ones putting in work and grinding, said the Usos. Hey, they will be the ones out to, well, I can't even read right now. I don't even know, like, every time when I get these notes from certain websites, it seems like they be typing too fast and they get typos very easily. And they will be the ones to leave with the titles on Sunday. After that, we hear Breezango's music come out, the Fashion Police. So Tyler Breeze and Fandango come out to the ring. After that, as soon as they get into the ring, we hear the Colognes come out. We get more back and forth shit on the mic, and basically, we get the New Day music hits and we go to commercial break. That was gonna be our opening match. Opening match was New Day and Breezango versus the Colognes and the Usos, an 8-man tag. 8-man tag tonight. Very, very high action-packed match to open up the show. We saw some great stuff from the New Day. Kofi Kingston is wrestling his first match on TV since his injury. He looked good. He didn't look like he was going too slow. At one point, he did his old school Kofi Kingston spot with the leapfrog. He didn't get as much air as I wanted him to get on that leapfrog, so you kind of figured that his lower leg injury may still be bothering him a little bit. I think it was his ankle. I don't know if he didn't break his ankle, but I think it was like a severe sprain. But be that as it may, he still looks a little ginger on the ankle. I guess he's getting his confidence back. It was his first match on TV though, so he probably want to take it easy. But be that as it may, Kofi looked good. Xavier Woods looked good. Everybody looked good in this match. Even the Colognes. I thought the Colognes looked good as well. I cannot wait between the dynamic between the Usos and New Day at Money in the Bank. I really think that these two teams are going to put on one of the best tag team matches that we've seen on the SmackDown division in a while, for the SmackDown tag team titles. I really think they're going to put on a pretty good match. I think that match is going to be very, very, very underrated. Very, very underrated. Under the radar, I want to say, going into Money in the Bank this Sunday. But be that as it may, in this match itself, like I said, it was a very high-packed, high-action match to begin SmackDown. And we get the New Day and Breezango to pick up the win after Xavier Woods does a double stomp from the top rope. And pretty much what Kofi did, if you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, you guys may be way younger watching this, but if you know the Tag Team Demolition, when they used to do that decapitation move where Smash, has the guy in a backbreaker position and Axe does a elbow drop from the top rope. Well, Kofi Kingston had, I believe it was Primo. It was Primo in that position, and Xavier Woods did a double stomp off the top rope. So I liked it. It was okay. I mean, they could have came up with a better move than that. I mean, I really like the Midnight Hour, but I know that's really that's really Big E when Big E's involved in the match. So it could be Big E and Xavier Woods or Big E and Kofi Kingston at doesn't Midnight Hour. But hey, Kofi and Xavier Woods, they have a fucking double stomp backbreaker from the top rope, whatever. But the New Day and Breezango wins. After that, the faces celebrate in the ring. After that, we get in this backstage segment with AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sami Zayn. At first, I thought it was at first cringeworthy, but Shinsuke kind of reeled it back in at the end. I kind of got a little chuckle out of it at the end. AJ Styles is backstage talking to Shinsuke Nakamura. And AJ is all like, this guy we're teaming up with, blah, 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 we know what he's capable of. He's going to try to give us a pep talk. Sami Zayn comes up. He walks up. He wants to talk strategy. You know what I mean? He's all like, he was talking to AJ, talking to Shinsuke, about tonight's match. And pretty much, at the end, Sammy's all like, high five or whatever. Then he just leaves or whatever. And Shinsuke was all like, I like him. Just keep it short and simple with Nakamura. I'm fine with that. I got a little bit of a chuckle out of it. I was like, I get it. But they need to stop making Sami Zayn look like such a total doofus buffoon whenever he's doing those backstage segments. I understand when he was in the Indies, when he was with Ring of Honor and PWG, he used to do those quirky little segments. I get it. I understand it. But if you want to make this guy legit serious, if you want to make this guy a guy that can actually win the Money in the Bank briefcase, you gotta make him more serious. You can't just make him like this guy that's like not necessarily hanging on the coattails of AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, because he can go in the ring with anybody in the company. He's one of the best wrestlers that WWE has. But the problem that they're making with Sami Zayn is that they're making him to be inferior to AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Baron Corbin. I am glad that they made Sami Zayn pick up the pinfall tonight against Baron Corbin in the main event, we're going to be talking about in a moment. So that segment was just that. It was just a segment. It wasn't anything to write home about. It wasn't anything. It wasn't anything that you want to really be like, ooh, great segment. Funny stuff from Sami Zayn and Shinsuke. Well, Shinsuke was funny at the end, but you guys get my point. After that, and I'm yelling because if you saw SmackDown tonight, you guys know why I'm raising my voice here. We go backstage with Mojo Bitch. This motherfucker here. I can't stand this guy. Mojo Bitch. I can't take him. I can't take him. I can't stand him. I don't even know why the guy's fucking employed with WWE. You should have him and Dana Brooke both fired, because they both suck. They are terrible. Terrible. Dana Brooke's on Raw, probably one of the most awful women's wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. She's, you know what, I'll say this, I'd rather have fucking Eva Marie. I'm saying it. I'd rather have Eva Marie than Dana Botch. Because at least with Eva Marie, you got a fucking reaction out of her. Probably the wrong reaction, but a reaction out of her. You could have made her like a valet or something, but she's not going to be with the company anymore. You know what I mean? Dana Brooke, what the fuck are you going to be doing with this bitch? She can't talk. She can't wrestle. She botches everything in fucking, everything that's in her path. She sucks. And so does Mojo Rawley. Dasha Fuentes was backstage with Mojo Rawley. He thanks SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon for giving him the opportunity last week. Mojo says he came up short and gives WWE Champion Jinder Mahal props. Mojo says that the loss was devastating and he's been beating himself up all week, but part of him is glad that he lost because he knows that how hard he'll bounce back from a loss. How hard are you gonna bounce back, Mojo? Well, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be in the fucking fucking the Money in the Bank pre-show match, huh? Against Sin Cara, huh? Because people really want to see that shit, right? Mojo Rawley versus Sin Cara. Let's sell tickets. Fuck out of here. This guy is awful, terrible. And you know what? I think I'm gonna get my wish finally. I think I'm gonna get my wish finally with Mojo Rawley because I see something happening. And I cannot wait for it, and I'm going to come on here whenever it happens. I'm going to laugh my ass off. It's going to be my thumbnail picture. I guarantee you I'm going to make this my thumbnail picture whenever it happens, because it's going to happen, and it's going to happen very, very, very soon. You have Zack Ryder comes up, and you remember the Hype Bros, because Zack Ryder's been out away from with an injury for 6 months. He's back now. He's been cleared to return. That's courtesy by Ryan Satin from Pro Wrestling Sheet. He comes up and he makes a return. He appears. Zack gives them props, but says that they have unfinished business as a tag team. Mojo, he agrees with it. He looks happy that they're going to be back together. Oh my God. The Hype Bros, really? They're not going to be a team. No way. Zack Ryder is turning heel on Mojo Rawley. Mark my words. It's going to happen. A heel turn for Zack Ryder is going to happen. It's going to happen. And I cannot wait for it. Because you got too many tag teams on SmackDown. So let's think about it. You're not using American Alpha right now, which is probably the best damn tag team. I don't want to say in the whole company because Revival is better and they're my boys. But they're probably the second best tag team in the whole company. Definitely the best tag team on SmackDown. And that's saying a lot because you got the Usos, you got the New Day. That's 3 great tag teams right there. But you got the New Day, you got the Usos, you got Epico and Primo, and you got the Fashion Police. I think that's 5. Yeah, that's 5 tag teams. That's a lot of tag teams there. Adding a 6th tag team with the Hype Bros is not what I want to see. I don't want to see 6 tag teams, and especially that the tag team division right now is already shit. You already got the Usos, you already got the Fashion Police, and you got the New Day. Those are the top 3 tag teams right there. You know what I mean? And once American Alpha comes back, and once they, because I'm still thinking that we may see a heel side to the New Day once American Alpha comes back. I think when American Alpha comes back, they may be faces and they may turn New Day heel. Or who knows, maybe American Alpha will be heel. Maybe WWE wants to turn American Alpha heel. But one of those teams, once they clash, because it's going to happen, New Day and American Alpha, there's going to be a heel turn somewhere. Who's it going to be? I'm not sure. I probably will lean more towards American Alpha because New Day has the merchandise sales. So I don't think WWE wants to try to give up those merchandise sales, the bootios and everything. But I think to get American Alpha over as one of the top tag teams in the company, turn New Day heel and have the New Day carry American Alpha in a great feud and build them up as baby faces. I would love to see that. I think that would be, I think it'll do wonders for their career. I think it'd be an awesome, awesome thing, but who knows? But once they feud, I'm going to see one of those 2 teams turning heel. Who's it going to be? I don't know, but we're going to see one or the other. But back to the situation at hand. Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley, they're not going to be tag team. You're not going to have a 6 tag team on SmackDown. It's just not going to happen. There's too many tag teams at this point. Even though you're not using them all, it's too many tag teams at this point. I see a situation where Zack Ryder turns heel on Mojo. It always happens like this in wrestling. When a tag team partner goes away for a long time with injury, the tag team partner who comes back ends up turning heel. I won't say in most cases, but a lot of times. We've seen that a lot in wrestling history. You know what I mean? I can see something to where that Zack Ryder's all like, you never visited me in the hospital, you were here, you're winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania, blah, 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 blah. I can see a storyline like that. And if I see a storyline like that, Zack Ryder, please squash Mojo Rawley. Get him off WWE TV. He doesn't need to be there. He sucks. He's a piece of shit. He's a waste of space. He is a waste of sperm and egg. He's a waste of sperm and egg is Mojo Rawley. Fuck him. Terrible. He's awful. But be that as it may. Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder, I see a heel turn. I see something to that effect of Zack Ryder turning heel. That's what I personally see. We'll see on how that comes out and how that plays out. But that's what I'm going to see right now between those 2 guys. Speaking of missing people, where the fuck is Ty Dillinger tonight? Is WWE trying to repackage Ty Dillinger? What are they doing? He hasn't been on TV for about a month. No promotions from him. Has WWE already given up on Ty Dillinger? What the hell is going on? Are they waiting until after Money in the Bank to put this guy on TV to put him in a mid-card feud? Because Zack Ryder's gonna be on TV now with Mojo Rawley. I'm gonna suggest a feud between those two because you need something. You need another singles feud in there, something. Even if it's like a pre-show match, they need something in there, like another singles feud. I just don't see why they're not using Ty Dillinger. I just don't. I mean, I can see Ty Dillinger easily go up against Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. You know what I mean? I can see that, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Ty Dillinger right now, guys. I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. But they need to get him on TV. After that segment with Mojo Rawley, which I've been ranting on for about, it was about a good while. It was about 10 minutes almost with Mojo Rawley because I hate the guy so fucking much. 5 to 10 minutes. It was around there. We see our next match between Naomi and Tamina. Tamina's theme song, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that hears it. Listen back to her theme song. It's Tamina. 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 It's her name in the fucking theme. Listen to it. I swear to God. Tamina. Tamina. I don't understand it. This match was really nothing. We saw Lana come out. Naomi, you know, she's pretty good in the ring. She's pretty good in the ring. Some nights she's really botchy. Some nights she's really good. I thought she was okay tonight, but I love her split-legged moonsault. It just shows the athleticism from Naomi, and I love it. I just love it when women are in the ring when they're doing springboards and doing split-legged moonsaults, doing them just as good as the men, if not better at times. She is a great split-legged moonsault like RVD. RVD does it better, don't get me wrong. But I'm saying that she hits it just like RVD, and it looks good. It looks good. But that's how she wins the match, with a split-legged moonsault on Tamina for the win. After the match, Naomi stands tall, celebrates in the ring. Alana immediately attacks her from behind. Lana, you know, basically hits her with a fisherman spine buster, which I was shocked to see. I was like, holy shit, Lana, she actually has a rope finisher, and it looks good. It looks good. The way that she transitioned to the spine buster, the fisherman spine buster, I was like, wow, I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed on what she did. I am pretty impressed on what Lana did. Now I want to see more on what she's doing. Now the finisher looked good. It looked good. And that's a good finisher for Lana. And she did flawlessly. But I want to see her in a 10-minute match. I want to see her in a 15-minute match. I want to see her do, on how she change wrestles or how she does her headlocks, on what's going to be her signature. Is she going to have any top rope moves? Is she going to do any drop kicks? Is she going to do any, is she going to do any, like, moonsaults? I mean, because that impressed me right there. Now, I know that she's been wrestling on and off on the NXT brand for a while on the house shows. I know a lot of people said that on the house shows that she looked pretty shitty on the house shows. So I'm going to take people's word for it. But that finishing move tonight, it looked good. I didn't see anything wrong with it, with that finishing move. But again, I'm not sold on it. I'm going to say it again. I am not sold on it. But what I saw tonight looked good. Her whole gimmick and everything, I'm going to give her a chance. Just like how I'm giving Jinder Mahal a chance. Just like I'm giving the Velvet Team Dream a chance from NXT. I'm giving her a chance. But I do want to say this. If she has a shitty match against Naomi, or if she totally botches a bad move or a simple move, there's no point in return with Lana being being a women's wrestler. Manager, yes, great manager, great valet. Women's wrestler, we'll have to see. They're also trained for Rusev tonight. Where is Rusev? Rusev has to come back at least next week. We have to see Rusev soon. The Nashville Pittsburgh series is over for the Stanley Cup. Come back, Rusev, please. I need you. I need Rusev Machka in my life. I need Masturbation Celebration in my life. I need it. You gotta come back. After that, we get one of our weakest segments of the night. We sing the Singh Brothers Introducing Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal comes out with that new entrance that he debuted last week. It looks fucking sick. The whole spotlight on him. It's a great entrance. I like it. It's simple. It's fresh. He looks like a fucking terrorist. That's probably why people like it. He looks like a fucking terrorist, and I think that's why people are liking the entrance. And again, I like gibberish entrance themes. The Great Khali's theme. Muhammad Hassan's theme, Jinder Mahal's theme. I don't understand a lick of words on what they're saying. Vladimir Kozlov's theme. Oh my god. Had no idea what the fuck it was saying. What I'm saying during that theme song or any of those theme songs. But it sounds good to me. So, but be that as may, he comes down to the ring. Now, the promo that I was telling you guys about earlier, he needs to speak up. It sounds like someone's twisting his balls or something, and if he speaks any louder than normal, he'll start screaming because he's in so much pain. That's why I am talking like this. I am the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. You're a WWE champion. Get some bass in your voice. Get some excitement in your voice. Get some character in your voice, Jinder. If you want us to believe you as a heel, as a top heel for the WWE, as WWE champion, you gotta get better on the mic. You have to. You just have to. This is unacceptable with you on the mic, the way that you're doing it. But he comes down to the ring, and Jinder says he will prove how Randy Orton is a coward this Sunday at Money in the Bank. He mentions that Bob Orton, Randy's father, and other stars from the past will be at ringside for Money in the Bank. So I'm trying to think who this is. If it's going to be in St. Louis, we may see Harley Race. I would love to see Harley Race there. Fucking legend. I would love to see Harley Race there. But him, Bob Orton, Ric Flair maybe. Maybe Ric Flair. I don't know. We'll probably see them there. But whoever it is, Paul Orndorff, that'll be a good one too. Because, Paul Orndorff and Bob Orton, they have that little relationship together. But anyway, Jinder talks about how Orton is scared of him and how he will end the Orton name this Sunday. Orton music hits. Jinder sends the Singh brothers to meet him at ringside in front of the ramp. All of a sudden, from the crowd, Randy Orton comes from behind and lays out Jinder Mahal with a RKO out of nowhere. Orton slithers out of the ring like the viper that he is and celebrates in the crowd as the Singh brothers check on Jinder Mahal. Whatever, this match, the last match at Backlash wasn't great. This match, I don't expect anything great either. But I still expect Jinder Mahal to walk out as champion July 4th. You know what's going to happen. Of course, it's going to be John Cena versus Jinder Mahal at the next pay-per-view. And I do not remember what the next pay-per-view is going to be. I know there's a pay-per-view between Great Balls of Fire and SummerSlam. Let me look it up real quick, guys. Hold on. That's the power of the internet here. The power of the power of the internet here is at our fingertips. It is going to be Battleground. Yeah, that's right. Battleground. So if Cena's coming back on July 4th, I expect them to have a match at Battleground. Will it be against Jinder Mahal? Who is Jinder Mahal going to face? If Cena's not going to face Jinder Mahal, then who is going to face Jinder Mahal at Battleground? Because you need to have a match. I can't even think who would be if it's not him. It's not gonna be Nakamura. I can't see Styles yet. Sami Zayn maybe? If Sami Zayn doesn't win Money in the Bank, Sami Zayn versus Jinder? Really? They may have to do Cena versus Jinder, man, early. It may have to be a one-off match. It may be like a John Cena AJ Styles situation. I mean, Jinder may win at Battleground, and maybe after that, perhaps go up against Jinder Mahal later on at Survivor Series, or maybe at Royal Rumble if it gets that far. But I mean, I don't really see on who else will be facing Jinder Mahal. I mean, you had the chance to build up Ty Dillinger. I mean, Ty Dillinger for the WWE Championship is kind of crazy, but we thought Jinder Mahal was crazy for the WWE Championship, and look what the fuck happened with him. He's the WWE Champion right now, so it's not that crazy. But be that as it may, though, we're just gonna have to wait and see. After that, we got our match between Natalya and Charlotte. Good women's match. Pretty good women's match. Charlotte wins with the natural selection on Natalya. This is just to build up the Money in the Bank women's Money in the Bank ladder match for this Sunday. We didn't really see of any of the participants live in the ring tonight. We just saw them backstage, and we saw Tamina in the ring tonight. Excuse me, Tamina in the ring tonight against Naomi. But we saw Becky Lynch backstage. We saw Carmella backstage. Then we saw Natalya and Charlotte in the ring. That's all 5 women. As of right now, if I had to pick a winner for the Money in the Bank for the women, I'm going with Carmella. I'm either going with Carmella or maybe Natalya. I just see one of those 2 women winning for some reason. I don't see Charlotte winning because she doesn't need to win. She doesn't need to win. She could get a title match at any time. I don't see Becky Lynch winning because I don't see her being in the title picture right now. She's gonna be like flirting with the title, a title shot, but I don't see her getting a title shot anytime soon. Maybe around Night of Champions. Well, who's getting Night of Champions actually? I don't even know yet. Last year, Raw got Night of Champions, so I'm assuming they'll get the same this year. But be that as it may, I don't see Becky Lynch being in the title hunt until after SummerSlam. I think her title hunt is gonna be after SummerSlam, because I think Lana's gonna win against Naomi. I said this last week. I don't see why they're gonna debut Lana and not have her win the women's title on her debut. I don't agree with it. Now, by all means, I'm not agreeing with Lana winning on Sunday, but that's what I think the direction WWE is going to go in, personally. But yeah, it is what it is with that, and we're just going to have to wait and see what happens on Sunday. And then we got a main event of the 6-man tag, our big, huge 6-man tag team match. Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Decent main event. You could tell they didn't really want to go all the way because they got a fucking ladder match on Sunday. But for what it was decent. It wasn't great. It wasn't fantastic. But it wasn't, batshit bad. I mean, it's going to be impossible to have a bad match with all 6 of these guys. All 6 of these guys, even Baron Corbin, who has improved tremendously in the ring. And speaking of improving, I love it when Baron Corbin does this. Anytime when Baron Corbin is getting Irish whip into the ropes, he slides underneath the ring, goes around the post, goes back into the ring, and does like a clothesline or shoulder tackle or something. I love it. It's so quick, fluid. I love it. Very good stuff. Very good stuff from Baron Corbin. But Sami Zayn wins for his team with the Haluva kit on Baron Corbin for the win. And after that, we saw everybody, using the ladder. They brought the ladders because the ladder's all, around ringside. You know how WWE does this for Money in the Bank or ladder matches. They got to have the ladders there. It's like, ooh, it's going to be a ladder match. There's going to be a ladder match on Sunday. So they had the ladder matches out there. And, pretty much, Corbin was using the ladder. And, when Nakamura got in the ring, he climbed up and he grabbed the Money in the Bank briefcase. I really don't like that, though, because it's like, it's not the ladder match. Like, all of a sudden, they're like, oh, is the ladder match now? All of a sudden, I don't really like that, but that's nitpicking. Very much so nitpicking at most, but be that as it may, I don't necessarily agree and see why Nakamura and AJ Styles in this match. I understand why WWE put him in this match, but I don't agree with it. They could have put more people. This is where Ty Dillinger could have came in. Could have had Ty Dillinger in that match. You could have had, I don't want to say Mojo Rawley, but you could have had somebody else in the match. Zack Ryder was cleared. He's cleared now. He could have been them. No, he could have blown out his knee or something again. Fuck it, just make it a 5-man. Fuck it. Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger versus, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and I think that's it. I think that's it. I said, and Kevin Owens, of course. Kevin Owens. I don't think Kevin Owens should be in there either, but whatever. I understand you gotta fill it up. I understand that, but you know, that's just showing you the lack of depth on SmackDown. I mean, and that's not SmackDown's fault. It's just the way that WWE constructed the draft originally. But I truly think that we're going to see either Corbin, who is a favorite right now for me. He is my top favorite. Nakamura, because the way that they're pushing him, I don't think Nakamura is going to win. But I'm saying this right now. The dark horse that could win, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn could win it. Even though I was kind of bashing on how they were portraying him, Sami Zayn. I'm saying this right now. I'm going with Corbin. I know I'm going with Corbin, but I'm saying do not be surprised if Sami Zayn somehow pulls off the win in Money in the Bank. Okay? I'm just saying that. You can take it how you want it. I wouldn't be surprised if Sami Zayn pulls off the win at Money in the Bank. But guys, that's it. That is your Smackdown hand live review here, guys. And Money in the Bank is gonna be. I mean, Money in the Bank is Money in the Bank. It's gonna be a good show, you know, because you got 2 ladder matches. You got the very first women's Money in the Bank ladder match. You're gonna have I guess some intriguement with Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton. Very, very under the radar tag team match of the New Day and the Usos. I expect great things out of that, and maybe we'll get the Fashion Police versus the Colognes or something. I can see that, because right now we have 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches, the WWE Championship match. We got the tag team title match. I'm gonna see a 5th match in there. Either Ty Dillinger may be on there. He may be going up against Aiden English again. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Or he may be going up against somebody. And we're gonna have a pre-show match too. So we're gonna have 6 matches on the card. One's gonna be a pre-show match. I can't see 4 matches eclipsing 2.5 to 3 hours. I just can't take that mindset in. I just don't see that happening. So they're gonna add some type of, in the women's match. My bad, I'm forgetting about the women's championship match. So 5 matches confirmed. We got the women's Money in the Bank, men's Money in the Bank, women's title match with Lana and Naomi. We got fuck me gently with a chainsaw. We got Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal, and we got the tag team match. So tag team match. So let me think of all of the actual matches here. Tag team match, 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches, Jinder Mahal and Naomi and Lana. So that's 5 matches right there. So that may fill up the 2.5 to 3 hour gap, because the ladder matches are going to be long as shit, both of them. But they need, I don't know what they're going to be doing with the pre-show match. Maybe that's going to be like Breezango versus the Colognes. I can see something like that. Ty Dillinger, he needs to get in there somehow. I don't know what WWE's doing with him, or how they're portraying him right now. I just don't understand what they're doing. But they need to get fixed, and fixed quickly, because that guy was hot as shit coming out NXT, and pretty much blew out his candle at this point. But guys, that's it for me. Be sure to leave a thumbs up on your way out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Daily wrestling content here on this channel, and daily video game content as well if you are into video games. We're over 5,000 subscribers strong here on this channel, guys. Almost to 5,300. So be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you did enjoy. Also, as well, on top of that, go check out my Monday Night Raw review. Tomorrow is going to be the NXT review. Thursday is going to be my Money in the Bank preview and predictions video. Friday is the Game Over podcast. Saturday is the top 10. And Sunday is my Money in the Bank 2017 pay-per-view review. But guys, that is it again. Please rate, please subscribe, please drop a comment. And I hope I will see you guys later. Peace out.